This is Echoes of the Past, Book 1 of the Clara Monroe Series, by Mara Blackwood, Chapter 11, The Midpoint. Clara does not tell Halpern immediately. She prints the traffic still first, places it on her desk beside Caleb's accident report. 2 cars on a dark highway, one leading, one following. The timestamp reads 11:43 p.m. The crash was logged at 11:48. 5 minutes. Long enough to close distance, long enough to force a mistake, long enough to do something deliberate. She studies the second vehicle's silhouette again. Sedan, mid-size, older model, unremarkable, which is its strength. By 8:30 a.m., the precinct is awake. Halpern walks in with coffee and stops when he sees the printout. "That's it?" he asks quietly. "Yes." He leans closer. "That's definitely another car." "Yes." He looks at her. "You going to tell me you imagined that too?" "No." He exhales slowly. "Reyes lied." "Yes." The word lands without emphasis. Halpern rubs his jaw. "Why?" Clara doesn't answer, because the why is still forming. They bring Reyes back in, not as a suspect, as clarification. He sits in interview 3 this time, less relaxed than before. Clara places the traffic still in front of him. He looks at it. His jaw tightens. "That's not conclusive," he says. "It's time-stamped 5 minutes before the crash," Clara replies evenly. Reyes shifts. "Could be coincidence." "Why wasn't it in your report?" she asks. He doesn't answer immediately. "There were no witnesses," he says finally. "That's not what I asked." Silence. Halpern leans forward slightly. "Did you observe another vehicle in proximity to Caleb Monroe's car?" he asks. Reyes exhales. "Yes." The word is quiet. Clara does not blink. "Why did you omit it?" she asks. Reyes looks between them. "Because it didn't matter." "It mattered," Clara says. "It didn't cause the crash," Reyes replies sharply. "Your brother lost control." Clara studies him. "How do you know?" she asks. Reyes's expression hardens. "No skid marks," he says. "Exactly," she replies. The silence stretches. Reyes's voice drops. "Your father asked me to keep it simple." The room goes very still. Clara feels the words land somewhere deep, but her face does not change. "Explain," she says. Reyes looks tired now. "He said the kid had enough problems," Reyes says. "Didn't want rumors, didn't want speculation about racing or being chased or anything else." "Was he racing?" Halpern asks. "No." "Was he being chased?" Clara asks. Reyes hesitates. "I don't know," he says finally. "But there was another vehicle," Clara says. "Yes." "And you didn't investigate it," she says. Reyes's eyes flicker. "We ran the plate partial," he says. "Couldn't get a clean read." "You documented that?" Clara asks. "No." "Why not?" Reyes leans back. "Because your father didn't want a second narrative," he says quietly. "He wanted closure." Closure. Clara feels something tighten in her chest. Her father had chosen simplicity over uncertainty, or protection over truth. "Did the second vehicle stop?" she asks. Reyes shakes his head. "No." "Did it slow?" "Yes." "How long did it remain at scene?" she presses. "About 30 seconds, Reyes says. Then it drove off." Clara's pulse stays even. 30 seconds, she repeats. Long enough to confirm impact. Long enough to see. Long enough to choose not to intervene. After Reyes leaves, Halpern closes the door slowly. "That changes things," he says. "Yes." "You thinking that same vehicle is connected to Ward?" I'm thinking someone has been present at multiple moments, she says carefully. Present how? Watching, she replies. Halpern studies her. You're not going to say it. No. He nods slowly. Back in her office, Clara replays the Ward murder footage again. 1:21 a.m. The hooded man steps back, observes, head tilted, the same posture as the sedan driver might have had on that dark road. Watching impact from a distance, not intervening, observing. Her phone buzzes. She lets it, then checks. Unknown number, a single image, the same traffic still she just printed. But closer. Zoomed. The second car's windshield visible now. Inside. A faint silhouette. Driver alone. Head angled slightly to the left. Watching the crash ahead. Text beneath. You see him now. Clara does not respond. She enlarges the image. The silhouette is grainy, but something about the shape, the posture, the stillness, familiar. Her breathing remains measured. But for the first time since this began, something fractures inward. Not memory, certainty. Halpern knocks once and steps in. We pulled bank footage, he says. The 5,000 Evelyn withdrew. Clara looks up. Go on. She wasn't alone, he says. Clara's eyes sharpen. There's a man standing outside the ATM vestibule, Halpern continues. Not entering, just outside the glass. Face? She asks. Partially obscured. Hood up. Clara doesn't react. But here's the thing, Halpern adds. She looks at him before withdrawing the money. Recognition? Clara asks. Yes. How long does he stay? She asks. 30 seconds after she leaves, Halpern says. 30 seconds, the same number. Clara leans back slowly. That's not coincidence, Halpern says. No. 2 scenes, 2 roads, 2 observers, 30 seconds, watching before departure. By evening, Clara sits alone with 3 images on her desk. The traffic still, the ATM still, the hooded figure from the Ward study. 3 silhouettes, 3 instances of observation, 3 deliberate pauses. Her pen hovers over her private notebook. She writes 1 line. He watches before he leaves. Then beneath it, why 30 seconds? Her phone vibrates again. She does not look at it immediately. She lets the silence stretch. Then she checks. Unknown number. No image. Just words. He didn't mean to kill him. Clara's throat tightens. She types before she can stop herself. Then who did? The response comes slowly. Measured. That's the part you forgot. Clara sets the phone down carefully. Her pulse remains steady. But something inside her has shifted permanently. If Caleb was not alone, if someone followed, if someone watched for 30 seconds, then the crash was not entirely accident. And if the hooded man in Evelyn's study carries the same posture, then someone has been repeating a pattern for years, watching, waiting, leaving. Clara stands and turns off the office light. The board behind her now holds 2 cases that were never supposed to meet. Ward, Monroe. She does not merge them, not yet. But she no longer pretends they are separate. Outside, night settles over the city. Quiet, measured. And somewhere, someone is counting the seconds between impact and departure, waiting to see if she finally understands what happened in those 30. That was Chapter 11 of Echoes of the Past, part of the Clara Monroe series. If you're following the investigation, the next chapter continues right where this one leaves off. I'll see you there.